Are you ready for pain? Are you ready for suffering? If the answer is yes, then you're ready.
Y'all are exhausting. You are exhausting. I am a mother. You are a mother. We like to be called mothers, but not all people who have vaginas and uteruses identify as women, and that's okay. Using language that includes everyone is like a hug. What is wrong with your brain? I should get into musical theater.
I'm all for being politically correct, all for being respectful and being inclusive of other people's sexual orientation, the way they live their life, everything. Like, I am for inclusion. But recently I made a video. I spelled woman with an X because in my mind that was more of an activism, a discourse of activism. I was met with, a criticism regarding like the word. It's deemed transphobic apparently. So I was like, oh snap, I'm so sorry, I apologize. Me, being the person I was, went onto the internet. And I've been reading a lot about the various ways in which women can be spelled. Woo. So obviously I thought that putting the X was all about inclusion, including trans women in the conversation. Hi guys, it's too much.
Still here, still queer, still not trying to make your kid gay, just trying to show them that it's okay to love yourself for who you are.
Hey y'all, it's been a while. Sorry about that. It's been a really busy summer for so many reasons. But here's an update. Yay, updates. So I got word from my old principal that they needed new substitute teachers to be willing to come in to work as long-term subs, because apparently a lot of teachers don't want to come back because, COVID is still a thing and the Delta variant is still a thing, and people being, let's call it what it is, stupid is still a thing. So my old principal called me and asked if I'd be willing to, be a long-term sub, not only at the school, because obviously where else, but for the same teacher that I did all my student teaching for. So, still haven't been able to find a full-time teaching position, but the idea that I'll actually be with some of my old students now that they've advanced a grade and are still in the grades that I'll be teaching, and that it'll be the subject that I was teaching is, I don't know, super exciting. I'm excited. So, yeah, that's getting wrapped up. I think the first day of school is August 12th or August 13th. I don't know. It's close. I'm kind of nervous because I figured, all right, I'll be a sub. I'll come in a couple days a week, make some money, not do any grading, not do any homework, not do any of that stuff, and it'll be super easy. But instead, I get to, handle all the responsibilities of being a teacher without the extra pay. But you know what? As far as experience goes, this is great. So I'm happy. And yeah, the summer's been really good. I've been working out. I've been doing other stuff. So yeah, just wanted to share that update with all of you. And yeah, till then, take care. Bye.
Just check in real quick and tell us that you're white without saying, I'm white.
All the responses I've seen to this so far have been cutesy little, I get sunburned in the car with the windows rolled up. I'm going to get real with you for a minute. When I was 18 years old, I got pulled over for speeding. Because I started crying, the officer sent me on my way without giving me a ticket. In my 30s, I got pulled over for speeding again and couldn't find the proof of insurance in my car. I did not get a ticket for no proof of insurance. Also in my 30s, I got pulled over for running a stop sign. When the officer came back from running my driver's license, he said, "You've got a warrant for a hot check out. You might want to look into that." And sent me on my way without so much as a ticket.
So I just came across this tweet. Women face unrealistic beauty standards. Meanwhile, we are literally using CGI on actors' bodies because their expected build is literally unachievable. with some attached pictures of Thor. And I see this and I just think, you're so close to getting it. So close. Patriarchy is not good for anyone. Unrealistic beauty standards for women were primarily created for the male gaze. And that's extremely true for comics in particular. The skimpy and tight outfits that women wear, the over-sexualized poses, the over-sexualized walking and mannerisms, all created by men for the male gaze. And it's the same thing with the impossibly muscular men, the Captain Americas, the Thors. They made these unrealistic standards for women and then marketed them as desirable for men. Same as them creating these extremely impossibly muscular characters and then marketing them as being desirable for men. Because while there are some women who do prefer extremely muscular men, they are not written, created, and displayed as being for a female gaze. It's all shot from the lens of this is something that's desirable for men to want to achieve. Do you get the point? You can't turn around to women and say, you can't be mad at the unrealistic expectations that men give you, because men also give men unrealistic expectations. There's a common denominator here. You're shooting a woman and then shooting yourself in the leg and then telling the woman she can't complain that she's been shot because you've also been shot, even though you shot yourself. Do you get it? Maybe you could just listen to women. They have some ideas about how to dismantle the patriarchy.
My cat died today.
Get a new one.
Good day, Mama.
Everyone is just who they are, and who they are is just stone cold gay.
Someone asked me if I went out of my way to piss people off. And I said no. It's not out of my way.
Just gonna say a few things about dating. Gentlemen, if a woman stays up to take your phone call and you call 30 minutes late, please don't spend the entire time of the call cutting her off and talking over her and then just saying, okay, good night. Well, we're going to go ahead and talk tomorrow. I'll give you a call. No, don't cut me off. Don't talk over me. Don't make me freaking wait for your phone call and then refuse to listen to a word I have to say. I'm so tired. This is why I'm still single. Oh, I'm using this filter because it was kind of cool and just got back from the gym and you really don't want to see that shit.
Don't know if anyone's seen the post that's going around that says people have periods. And that post was all about inclusive language and it had nothing to do with science. That's because many people within the trans community still have female genitalia and a functioning uterus, which results in a period. And some people want that. That's great. Some people don't. That's also great. Respect it, because you mentioning it could be really harmful and triggering. You don't talk about anyone else's genitalia. It's between them and their doctor. And having a period does not make you female, because you have sex and gender. Let me teach you. Sex, S-E-X-E, is biological. That's female, male, or intersex. Google it, it's a thing, Karen. And then you have gender, which is social. It's how you identify, and that is for the person to choose themselves. Respect it. If you don't, get in the bin. You are a trash person. Also, stop reducing women to fertility and periods, because not all of us have periods and not all of us want children. Hope that makes a bit of sense.
Hey, am I the only one who sees chuggy signs and kind of wants them more because I know they're chuggy? Especially as a teacher in my classroom, I kind of want to fill my classroom with chuggy stuff. Am I alone?
Imagine if this was a man. Imagine if this was a man. This shit is not funny. It's creepy and it's disgusting, low key. Because why does she feel so entitled to just be touching black women, and specifically black women at that? It's not just the fucking drugs. She really believes that she has an entitlement to our space, and it's fucked up. Somebody do something. What the hell? It's crazy. It's pissing me off.
Alright, let's see if we can cheat our way into getting some duets. Introducing my TikTok homie. This is the part where you duet it and you make it look like you're my TikTok homie and we're super cool.
Strong women don't play the victim.
They can still become a victim, though.
They don't seek pity. They don't point fingers.
I'll point my finger at you, mate.
They stand.
You seem like a narcissist. I'm gonna stand and deal with your crap. Yeah, I am strong.